I don't see how I can.
Because it's worse. The alternative is worse.
I know. I know it's worse.
And you just have to go and you just have to sit there.
I can't do it.
Why? Why could you do it on Monday?
I don't know.
You can do it though, because you did do it.
For one day.
And that's all you have to do is one day at a time.
I've tried.
Not more than one day.
Last year, I tried. And it didn't work.
And we've learned things since last year.
I know. But nothing is helping. And nothing is going to help as far as I see it.
Then you have
I'm just me, and that's what it is. I'm gonna sit here being a screw up for the rest of my life.
Not if you take action.
Well, I've tried.
Well, you need to try again.
I'm trying as hard as I can. And you don't understand that. You don't believe it.
Don't tell me what I believe and what I don't believe.
I can tell.
No, you don't. Can't.
I don't know how you expect me to be able to just get up Tuesday morning and make myself go. It's not that easy. And I'm sorry that I'm not some normal kid.
Rachel, don't say that kind of stuff. We've talked about this before. Don't apologize to me for who you are. And you are
Might as well.
Why? I've told you this before. We're all different. We all have our issues.
I just get to be the number one fuck up.
Don't talk that way. And I mean it. It is not. You say something like that again and you won't have your computer.
Why?
Because it is not true, and we don't talk about ourselves that way.
The way I view myself gets something taken away.
When I tell you not to say that about yourself, I didn't say the way you viewed yourself gets something taken away. I tell you not to say something, then you don't say it.
I'm not gonna say it. I just did, and I got my point across. Well, I'm not. I'm trying to, but you won't believe me.
What do you mean I won't believe you? I believe you.
You don't believe that I'm trying as hard as I can, and I still can't do it, and you don't get that I can't.
Okay, then our only other option is homeschooling. Or doing classes online or something. If you can't do it.
And now you're disappointed in me.
I am not disappointed in you.
I can hear it.
I'm disappointed in
Me.
life. And how much...
And how I am.
No. Will you let me talk? How much pain you and Andrew have had to go through. If it comes down to it, I blame myself for all of this because of staying with your father as long as I did. See, you think I'm crazy for that, but when you say stuff about yourself, then I think you're crazy for saying that stuff. We all have these different ideas in our heads, hon. We do. I don't blame you and Andrew for anything. If anything, like I said, I blame me for staying with your dad. And I blame him for all of our problems. And whether that's right or wrong, that's what I do. I don't think you're a screw-up. No, I really don't like the idea of homeschooling, but I guess I more don't like it because of how it went with Andrew. If I had some guarantee that you would do the work when I tell you to do the work, and you would do every subject, maybe we could make it work. Or maybe you can look at online courses and find out some information. I know that they cost money, but I know that maybe something like that has more accountability. But regardless, you can't just sit here all day every day and not do anything.
I understand that.
Okay. I mean, Andrew went part of junior year and then he was, out. I mean, and obviously he did work at home, for a while. If he took a test, I'm sure he would graduate because of how much he knows and how far he did go. But you, only being in 9th grade, you wouldn't be able to do that. Do you understand that? I mean, you have years of studies yet. And like I'm saying, I have been so negative against the homeschooling because I'm worried that the same thing is going to happen, that you're going to just all of a sudden stop doing it and not be accountable.
I'm not motivated enough. I wouldn't be.
So what's our answer then, hon? Well, why don't we see once what this whole thing is, that with this Valencia that Sandra is trying to figure out. Okay?
Okay.
And Tuesday, you see Sandra at 4 o'clock.
I'm supposed to go to school.
We'll talk about that later. We're not going to talk about that right now.
Okay.
I want you to tell Sandra everything that you have been telling me. Everything. Alright? And I mean it. I mean, as to how you feel about yourself, as to the fact that you think nobody thinks you're trying, and you're trying your hardest and you can't do it. And I want it all out there. She has to hear the honesty and the pain. Because you hide it too much, and then people don't realize how bad it is. And even you can even talk about the conversation we had about the homeschooling and how you don't think you'd be able to do it because you don't think you'd be motivated. But I just need you to be super, super honest with her. Okay?